Good morning. I am Dr. Ferguson's daughter, Erica Aiken. I am a professor for Bluefield State. I do history as an adjunct. I am a PhD student, and I am a mom of 3 under age 4, so if a toddler comes walking in the middle of this, the struggle is real. So I'm excited to work with you guys in this class and Dr. Ferguson as well, and just wanted to talk to you a little bit about what you're going to be doing on your evaluation essays. So just to echo what Dr. Ferguson has said before, on this essay we do not want you guys to do outside research. The only source we want you to use is whatever you're evaluating. So you're looking at evaluating a film, a game, a movie or experience, whatever your topic is. Just make sure that you are evaluating something that is concrete. So I'm evaluating a movie, a game, a restaurant, something like that. It has to be something concrete that you can pull criteria from to evaluate. If you look in your resources for week 2, you'll see some of the movie evaluating criteria. This can apply to games as well. I would say, one of the first criteria on there is good story. Does it have a good plot or not? While this is a good piece of criteria to evaluate, you just need to be careful, because if you only evaluate plot, your evaluation essay could really quickly turn into a summary essay, and we are not looking for you to summarize what happens in whatever you're evaluating. We want you to analyze and evaluate. It's not enough just to tell me the story of what happens in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. You need to tell me, did they do a good job as far as, is the cinematography good? Is the acting good? Did they do a good job with the soundtrack and the score? Did they adapt it from the book well? You can even evaluate that. I'm pretty sure that's one of the examples in your textbook. And so to avoid excessive summary, my suggestion to you is when you look at that outline that we gave you, kind of a sample setup for it, just make sure that you are give us a hook to bring us in, and then if you want to give us some summary of the film, do that in the second part of your introduction. So you can give us a hook to get our attention, and then if you summarize your film, it needs to be 2 or 3 sentences. In 2 or 3 sentences, you can tell us what happens in this film, what happens in this game, what's the basic point. That is all the summary we're going to need in the whole paper. And then after your summary piece in the introduction, move to a thesis statement. I like the thesis statement samples that they give you in the textbook, but you can use something as simple as Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 is an excellent film due to the dark cinematography, the masterful soundtrack, and the perfectly adequate acting on the part of the kids. That's mean. They're not adequate. They do a good job. Imagine that casting job. You have to find a 10-year-old who's going to be a good actor up until age 18, and they go through all of the awkward years. Yeah, that's hard. And I like Harry Potter, so I think they did a pretty good job. All of that aside, you can see, based on that thesis statement, clearly what my 3 body paragraphs are going to be about, right? The dark cinematography, then I'm going to move into the score, and then I'm going to talk about the acting. For each one, I'm going to be able to give examples from parts of the film about where the cinematography is dark. Where's the score awesome? What parts of the movie does the score make it really strong? And then which acting from the actors really, portrays that character well, helps move the story along. For my evaluations, I tend to like to be positive and pick things that I like, but I guess, if you want to dog somebody because they've really messed up, you go for it. Just make sure you do it firmly, and be careful about your word choice, because we're going to be respectful in academics still. We're not going to be like, oh, this movie sucked. Because that's not academic. You can say like, oh, this movie really missed the mark because the acting was poor, You know how to say it the right way. I think that covers it. I look forward to seeing your drafts, and we're going to use this essay to build into something with more citations and stuff, so exciting things to come. As always, if you need us, send us an email. Reach out. We'll get back to you quickly. Have a great week.